If you just got the NuWave Bravo Pro, then you'll know that there are a number of buttons and settings that can feel overwhelming at first. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how to use your NuWave Bravo Pro so that you can get an idea of what it's like if you do decide to get this. Now, first, I want to go over what comes inside of the box. Obviously, you have the NuWave Bravo Pro unit here, which is pretty large. And inside it, you've got accessories. So you've got the meat thermometer or protein thermometer. You've also got the cooking racks, which are inside of the NuWave Bravo Pro right over here. So it includes 2 cooking racks. You've got the baking pan right over here. You've also got the air fryer basket. You've got the broiler rack, which is right over here. And then you also have the crumb tray, which is down over here, already inside of the NuWave Bravo Pro. Now, when you first get your NuWave Bravo Pro, it is recommended that you actually wash everything, hand wash it, throw it in the dishwasher. All of the accessories that you see here, as well as the 2 racks inside of there, and the breadcrumb tray, all of this is dishwasher safe. Now, in addition to that, you want to make sure that you remove any plastic stickering before use. Just because if you have any plastic stickering, the unit does get pretty hot to the touch. You don't want the adhesive from the sticker to get onto the NuWave Bravo Pro. Now let's go over the front controls with the NuWave Bravo Pro. You can press the on and off button right over here, and then you press menu to determine which preset setting you'd like. So you can actually scroll here, and this is what's going to cycle between toast, bake, roast, grill, pizza, proof, air fry, cookie, and dehydrate. Now, as you change it between different modes, you'll see that it has a rack level here on the side. So if we change it to toast, you can see that the rack level says 3. That's basically suggesting that you should place the rack at rack level 3 if you do decide that you want to go ahead and use toast. So the rack level is going to indicate which recommended rack level to put it if you're using that desired mode. So in total, the Bravo Pro has 4 different rack positions indicated by the layers right over there. Some positions, such as the higher positions, are better for broiling or browning the tops of foods. The middle positions of the racks, this is pretty much good for, think baking, roasting, and it's probably the most commonly used position as far as the rack levels go. And then the lower positions, that's better for pizza, where you kind of want to cook more of the crust than you do want to burn on top of the cheese. Now, I do follow the rack positions indicated by the NuWave Bravo Pro as it indicates here. Now, as far as actually using the different modes, once you decide on a certain mode that you want to go ahead and use, you could actually go ahead and just leave the mode onto there. And if you click on temperature, which is this button down over here, it's going to start blinking temp. And so you can use the dial to adjust the temperature, even though it's on that mode. If you click on time, same thing. You can see that the timer starts to blink. You could actually go ahead and adjust the timer like this. So using the dial and then switching between temp and time is going to help customize all the different presets that you have here. So let's say for roast, you want it to be at a higher temperature. You can leave it on roast. Click on temperature, it's going to start blinking, and then you can use the dial. Now, once you want to go ahead and actually start it, you could actually go ahead and click the start button on the dial. So the dial acts as a start and pause button. So if you start it, it's going to turn on. If you press it again, it's going to go ahead and pause. Additionally, you have a light so you can see inside of the toaster oven. You also have a fan mode. So this is actually going to turn on the fan when it comes to actually cooking in the NuWave Bravo Pro. So definitely check and see all the different presets that are included with the NuWave Bravo Pro. Now, one of the best features of the NuWave Bravo Pro is the probe, which is included with it. So in order to use this, you just insert the probe inside of the actual NuWave Bravo Pro. And then you want to go ahead and insert the temperature probe inside of your protein. And then you want to go ahead and click on the probe button, which is located here on the button. Now, once you click on probe, you're going to see that there's a target temperature and a current temperature. So you could actually go ahead and adjust the target temperature. Let's say that you want to go ahead and cook your steak to 154 degrees. You can set that to be the target and then just keep track. So once you insert it into your protein and actually start it, it's going to cook it to that desired temperature. And once it hits that temperature, it's going to go ahead and turn off. So I really like the temperature probe that's included with the NuWave Bravo Pro. It's going to help with overcooking. It's going to help prevent undercooking. It's great for all your proteins such as steak, pork, roast, or chicken. So if you do plan on using it, then the NuWave Bravo Pro is definitely a good option for you. Now, one of the most overlooked features of the NuWave Bravo Pro is this top and bottom button right over here. So with the NuWave Bravo Pro, you can actually set the percentages of how much heat you want coming from the top and how much heat you want coming from the bottom. So for example, let's say that we're cooking a pizza and we want the crust to cook more. We could actually set to like something like 30% heat from the top and 70% cooking from the bottom. So this is going to be great, as I mentioned, for pizza or basically things where you don't want an even distribution with both top and bottom cooking. With the NuWave Bravo Pro, it does include heating rings or cooking elements on the bottom of the oven and as well as the top of the oven as indicated over there. So with this, you basically have more control over your cooking results. So similar to how like you can change the top and bottom settings of the NuWave Bravo Pro, I really appreciate how during the cook, you could actually adjust the temperature. You can change the cooking time. So let's click on menu and then change it to, let's say, toast. If we go ahead and start it, you could actually change the temperature as it's actually starting to go ahead and turn on. So this really makes it so that you have a lot more control when you're actually cooking. And total with the presets, I think I counted around 12 different cooking functions, all accessed through right over here on this touch display screen. Now, there are a lot of other cooking modes, which I'm not going to go ahead and demonstrate, but as you can see, there's roast, grill, pizza, proof, air fry, reheat, cookie, you have slow cook, you have dehydrate. All of those cooking modes, it's going to take too long to actually go ahead and go over within this video. But one of the main things I do want to go over is cleanup. So as I mentioned earlier with the NuWave Bravo Pro, all of the detachable accessories are dishwasher safe. So you can clean the racks, you can clean the crumb tray, you can throw these straight into the dishwasher with no problem at all. Now, from my experience with the NuWave Bravo Pro, the modes that I mostly use is the air fryer mode. I also have sometimes used the baking mode when it comes to cookies. The temperature probe is a game changer. Just having, or if you do like cooking to temperature, rather than having to cut open your meat and check it if it's fully cooked, the temperature probe is a must-have. I really do appreciate that. And also using the top and bottom adjustments as well. So being able to decide how much cook is coming from the top versus the bottom is a feature that a lot of smart ovens do not have. So that's pretty much it though, as far as how to use the NuWave Bravo Pro. A lot of your learning is going to come from actually using the NuWave Bravo Pro, but with the customizations, with the different presets, it shouldn't be any problem as far as learning how to go ahead and use it. I'd say the biggest advantage of this smart oven / air fryer is the flexibility. So whether you're cooking, let's say chicken wings, maybe you're baking a cookie, maybe you're roasting a chicken, the Bravo Pro definitely gives you much more control rather than just a typical standard smart oven or a standard air fryer. But thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you want to go ahead and check this out down below, feel free to, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.